This episode of Real Garbage is brought to you by Graphic T-shirts. I'm 36 and still wear them.
This episode is also brought to you by the bike lanes we built. Use them!
Idiots. This is Real Garbage. Hello.
Hello!
What's up?
Not a lot. It was my birthday the last time we did the podcast.
Happy belated birthday. I said wished you happy birthday on your that day anyway.
Yeah, because we recorded on my birthday. So my week's been good. I had like a full weekend off with my boyfriend and my friends, so that was super nice. The weekend felt extra long.
Why?
Well, because we went out on Friday, we did dinner, and then we went to the bar on Friday, so we had all day Saturday to like...
Did you go to the club?
Yeah.
Which club?
District.
Oh my God. Was it awesome?
It was awesome for me because we ran into Brandon's ex-girlfriend, and she left at 11. I don't know, because I guess she was uncomfortable or something.
Oh my God, I can't believe he's here with his girlfriend.
Well, like...
You guys have been together for like a while already.
3 years, yeah.
Get over it, woman.
I know. Yeah.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Right?
It's a long time.
Like, it's been 3 years. And she still asks, like, Brandon's brother and Brandon's brother's fiance, my best friend, like, how's Brandon doing? Like, what's he up to? And I'm like, it's literally none of your business.
Yeah.
Like,
Bitch.
I don't ask how my ex is. If I ran into my ex's, like, family members, I wouldn't be like, hey, how's he doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God.
Yeah.
How is he? Fuck you.
So I just thought that was weird, but...
Watching anything good on Netflix these days?
I watched Reservoir Dogs today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the first time.
How good is that opening scene?
Really good.
It's like, give me my dollar back.
And it's like the first 15 minutes of just like kind of getting to know these characters.
Totally.
Just based on that conversation about tipping. And then it just opens to White driving a car in orange shot. Mm-hmm. And like it starts off as this mystery. Is like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, his storytelling is phenomenal. Just the way he bounces back and forth between scenes.
Yeah.
And you're never going to hear Stuck in the Middle with You the same way ever again, are you?
No, that's why I watched it, because I had seen that scene in so many like videos of like top 10 most iconic scenes, improvised scenes, blah, blah, blah. And then finally I saw it was on Netflix and I was like, okay, I have to watch it.
It's so good. What other Tarantino movies haven't you seen?
Haven't I seen?
You watched Pulp Fiction, right?
Yes, I've seen Pulp Fiction. I've seen Kill Bill. I've seen Jackie Brown.
Have you ever seen? It's the first one he wrote. I believe he didn't direct it. He didn't direct it. He wrote it. True Romance.
No.
Oh, it's Christian Slater, and I can't remember who I want to say Patricia Arquette.
Okay.
Or Rosanna Arquette. I think it's one of the Arquette sisters. I'm not 100% sure, but it's awesome. It's got Christopher Walken in it. And what was the dude? What was the bad guy from Speed, from the first Speed movie? Like, you tell that wildcat to keep it on the road. What was that guy's name? He was the bomb dude.
I'm just thinking of Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock.
This bus can't go below 55 or it's gonna blow.
Have you ever seen Grindhouse, Planet
Oh,
Terror?
Yeah.
Oh, love that movie.
You've seen Death Proof, too. 'Cause
yes.
It comes hand in hand with Planet Terror. It's a little like he just takes the old zombie movie and just makes it ridiculous.
Right?
Like
the machine gun on your amputated leg. Oh.
And then
yeah.
Come on. You're not going to cool the barrel down with one breath.
So good, though. And she's like running and she's like hop running because.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
And then she shoots the grenade launcher underneath her to
and she
blast
flies.
Her up in the air.
The first time I saw that movie, I was probably like, I don't know, 12 or 13. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, this is so cool. And I would try to talk to people about it, and literally no one had no idea what I was talking about.
What?
But I was also like 12 or 13.
There's a lot of uncultured swine out there.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
36-year-old graphic t-shirts. I thought by 36 I'd be grown up. I don't feel grown up.
I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, oh God, wow. What I was about to say was going to sound so like, yeah, man. I was going to say, I think being grown up is a state of mind. But like...
What's in this stuff, man?
But I mean, some days I wake up and I just like feel like an old lady and like my bones are clacking and like clinking and cracking. That's the word. I was like, what
I thought you were just making, you were like clanking and clanking and cracking and cracking.
And like I'll wake up with heartburn and like my back will hurt. And I'm like, how long do I have to go?
Today wasn't the day, I guess.
No. And then
yeah.
other days I'll wake up and I'm like, zippity-doo-dah.
It's where you just float out of bed.
Yeah.
Like, how did I even get onto my feet?
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear you there. I started getting back on my bicycle last week.
Ooh.
Working out again. Yeah.
You want a hot body?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You want a Bugatti?
I just want...
You want a Maserati?
What?
You better work, bitch. That's a song.
Okay. Who sings it?
Britney Spears.
Oh, my God. It's Britney, bitch. I haven't heard a Britney Spears song in a long time. I like the classics.
One more time.
The Late Bloomer. This is the movie that we chose to watch for the podcast this time. The synopsis of the movie, a 30-year-old man is a sex therapist / author.
Yeah.
Who therapizes or therapies. Who counsels people with sex addiction problems to rechannel their sexual energy into other lanes of life.
Like gardening.
The thing is, though, he's 30 and he hasn't gone through puberty because he has a problem with his pituitary gland.
Yeah, there's a tumor on his pituitary gland.
Don't give it away.
Oh.
I was going to say the tumor.
Oh.
Spoiler alert. No, it's fine. Who gives a shit anyway? But they remove it and he goes through puberty at the age of 30.
Can you imagine going through puberty 6 years ago?
Fuck. That would be, well, you know what? It'd be more fun.
Would
Excuse me. Well, think about it. Tinder, Bumble, you got online dating now. You're just like a ravenous fucking pubescent 30-year-old who's like in good shape and
but then
has his own place.
Yeah, but then you'd also
on.
get like the acne.
Oh, yeah, that would be the
tough
mood
part. Swings. You'd be such a little bitch.
I didn't get mood swings. I just want to fucking murder people when I drive.
Oh,
Why'd you cut me off? Mm-hmm. But yeah, this so that's the basic synopsis of this movie.
Yeah. Who comes up with this? Like, is it an original screenplay or is it adapted? Because some like screenplays are loosely adapted from plays. Like 10 Things I Hate About You was like...
It was a play?
Well, no, it was a movie, but it was adapted from How to Tame a Shrew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Loosely. And so I'm thinking like, is this adapted or did someone actually like genuinely think of this, come up with this in 2015, 2014, wrote a script, and then the script got greenlighted? I
feel like there was a new agent that got hired at this agency down in LA. And he was like, man, I got to make a name for myself. And he just happened to just start looking through a stack of scripts and was like, oh, bitch, I can get this off the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, I got something for you. Somehow got it greenlit. And then now he doesn't have a job anymore because they're like, this was a disaster. You're fired. You'll never work in this town again.
And then the last time I saw Johnny Simmons, that's who plays...
J.K. Simmons?
No, Johnny Simmons. He plays...
Oh, he was main character?
Yeah.
He looks like Ethan Embry from the 90s. From like Can't Hardly Wait and Empire Records. You ever see Empire Records?
No.
Great old movie. You should put it on your list. It's like 91, 92, I think.
Okay.
It's good. It's a record store. Everything just happens at a record store. Ethan Embry eats a bunch of weed brownies and is watching a Guar video, and they're like, hey, Mark, you play a mean guitar. You should join our band. And they like pull him into the TV. And he's like, too bad you have to die. And they kill him in the video, and he's like... just laughing, his fucking brownie hanging out of his mouth.
Oh my God.
But yeah, this kid just looked like him. It was weird. It was like I don't know how old the dude is, Johnny Simmons there.
He was in Jennifer's Body. He played Amanda Seyfried's boyfriend. And in that movie, he looks like a child. And he was born in 86. So
He's 4 years younger than me. 32.
but in this movie, he's
like a male Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
Aging.
Yeah. But in this movie, he looks 30, like he looks significantly older. I don't know if it was like they added makeup to make him look like a little more wrinkly or it was his hair, but he looked...
In this movie?
Yeah.
I didn't think he looked that old at all.
I was
having trouble believing he was 30.
I didn't either until Paul Wesley, the actor that played Charlie, he was in it. And I recognized him from The Vampire Diaries.
I think I was a douche.
Yeah.
A douche.
But he was born in 82. So he is 4 years older than Johnny Simmons, but he doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I felt like Pete. Yeah, it's Pete, right?
Yeah.
Pete looked like he was 25. Just tall. A tall 25-year-old.
Yeah.
Based on a true story.
Yeah.
Or true events. So, like, really? I didn't actually
Like,
fact check that.
You fact checked it?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Because it's like, I'm like, based on a true story. What? So I wrote, based on a true story, question mark. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but the Blair Witch Project, it also said, like, based on a true story.
Wasn't this based on true rumors or something?
Something like that.
Based on made up stuff.
Yeah.
Where do all these beautiful sex addicted women live? I'm seriously curious. Because they're not like that here.
No.
I've never met anyone like that. It's just like, put your dick in my mouth.
My first note was he hasn't hit puberty, but he's got a low voice and he's tall.
Yeah. How is
Like,
he
really
a
tall.
sex therapist
Yeah.
when he hasn't had sex before?
I mean, you can be a doctor without having broken a bone or, getting stitches. So you can, be a lawyer without having been sued or involved in the, like, justice system beforehand.
I guess.
So, like, and just like you can be a regular therapist or a psychiatrist or psychologist and not experience trauma. You just want to, hey, remember that movie we watched, Love, Wedding, Marriage? She was a wedding,
yes.
she was a wedding therapist and she wasn't married.
She was a terrible therapist.
Yeah, she was. But
all right, okay. I guess that's okay. I can look past that then because he's trained up on it.
his book, he wrote it from a perspective of, I rechanneled my sexual energy. It's like, no, you didn't. You didn't have any.
He's a fraud.
Yeah.
Essentially, he's just a straight up fraud.
Yeah.
And nobody defrauds him when it when they happen.
I know.
Like, I've never hit puberty. Like, wait a minute, you never had sex either?
Yeah. And he says
Give us
that.
all the money back for the book.
Yeah.
So I got a kick out of the two friends.
Same.
I can't pronounce this guy's name. Classic predictable movie.
Yeah. I
I
wrote that.
It's 10 and a half minutes in. You got Pete and Michelle in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, they're going to end up together.
Yep.
100%.
That's what I said. One of the friends talking about how, because Pete comes home and both of his friends are in his place, and he's like, I gave you that key for emergencies. Like, what the hell is this?
Oh, yeah.
And then his friend who's married with kids is like, the kids and I, we don't have anything in common right now. They're into like cartoons and crayons, and I'm not into that shit. And I was just like, oh my God, true. Like, that's probably how I'm going to feel if I ever have kids. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I have nothing in common with you.
These kids are so boring.
Yeah, do something. So he goes to Michelle's party and she's cooking. And I wrote, 2 iPhones yelling about sports to reiterate how much of a douchebag you are.
Yeah, they made him so douchey.
Right off the bat.
I just wrote, boyfriend is a douche.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to answer this one. I'm not going to answer this one. Phone's on silent. I'm like,
yeah.
Just, why do people stay in relationships like that?
I know.
Like, you could look at her and go, oh, she's visibly unhappy. Mm-hmm. But she's like, oh, can't always have a perfect day. Like, no, why? No, you're an idiot. You're just fucking stupid.
Yeah, and they don't live together, so it's not like she would have to find a place that's her place. It's just there to like force conflict.
Yeah.
which isn't
we
believable.
have to have that there.
Because no one would do that in real life.
Yeah. And then even going through this movie, you see it there, and then you don't hear about it for the rest of the movie till the end when he's like, oh, I brought her flowers, and she's not home.
They're like essentially immediately grooming Pete. So you look at Pete and be like, oh, good guy, bad guy.
How good is J.K. Simmons?
I know.
He's one of my favorite actors. Everything he does is great. Have you seen Whiplash?
Yep.
Oh, man. Were you dragging or were you rushing? So you do know the difference. But no, I loved him as the dad. Like, as shitty as this movie is, J.K. Simmons was fantastic.
Right.
And the mom, too, Maria Bello.
They were such good parents. It made like all the scenes with his parents, I enjoyed.
They were great. I gave him check marks on all those.
Yeah.
Yeah, him as a dad is just fantastic. But yeah, I had forgotten where I was like, where do I know Maria Bello from?
Coyote Ugly.
Yeah. Well, but more so Payback with Mel Gibson.
Oh.
Where he just wants his something $78,000 or something like that.
I will say, I always like hearing authentic, good accents. The actor who plays Charlie is a British guy.
Oh.
Yeah, so he does like a really, like you would never guess that he was an American.
It's amazing how many actors out there are not American. I
know, like Ewan McGregor in Star Wars, I had no idea he was Scottish in Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge more. I had no idea. Or Christian Bale, didn't know he was British.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's British.
I want to hear him talk right now.
Hear it?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Who's your favorite Batman? Have you seen all of them, though? That's the better question.
Yes. I've seen... I mean, I love Michael Keaton, Batman. Like...
Great Batman.
Like, right?
What?
He's a very unassuming, unstereotypical Bruce Wayne. Mm-hmm. Like... There's that scene where I can't remember her name, but they're in Bruce Wayne's mansion.
Pfeiffer? No. She wasn't in the first one. Kate something? No, not Kate something. Kim Basinger.
Yes.
Kim
Basinger. Thank you.
Basinger.
Yeah. So they're in his house and they're talking about Bruce Wayne, and then Michael Keaton comes in and he's like, actually, blah blah blah, and then they're like, oh, how do you know this? And he's like, because I'm Bruce Wayne. Like looking at him. He does just look like a regular old billionaire who just was fortunate enough to have gadgets and can fight crime. Yeah. Whereas like the more recent Batmans like Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, they're just so ripped.
Well, they're more of the DC comic.
Yeah, Batman.
Part, like the comic Batman, the giant Hulk of a man. Oh, Jane Lynch.
Oh, God. I feel like Jane Lynch is one of those actors that gets typecast into just playing herself.
Yep. You know what I had for breakfast? Cocaine.
Yeah.
You know what I used to have for lunch?
Cocaine.
You know what I had for dinner? I bet you know what it is. I bet it was cocaine. Was it cocaine? Yeah, she always has that kind of attitude about her. Mm-hmm. I can't really recall if I've seen her in a different type of role.
No.
Off the top of my head.
No, she's the same in like Role Models, in this one, in Glee. She's a little meaner in Glee. You know what movie we should put on the podcast to do? Would You Rather. It's on Netflix. It has Brittany Snow in it.
That's a movie?
It's a horror movie based on Would You Rather.
I'm down for that.
Cool.
They kiss.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're moving slowly forward in this movie.
Oh, and they're like, he's like.
It's a horrible, horrible kiss.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's even more embarrassing than when you kiss your like grandparents at Christmas.
Really? You kiss your grandparents?
Well, I kiss my grandma.
Just hugs, that's it.
I'm just like, mwah, bye.
Handshakes, firm handshake. Grandpa! Grandma!
Thank you for giving me physical attention, sir.
Fist bump it, Graham. Boom. The two friends are there. Pete, wake up, Pete. We gotta go. And then she just shows up at the front door.
Yeah.
Like 10 a.m., 9 a.m., I don't know what time it was.
No.
And the back pat hug.
Oh!
So goddamn awkward. He even says that he's like, she went in for a hug and he gave her the back patter. Like, what? So yeah, then they go to play basketball. Badger from Breaking Bad. Matt Jones. Matt Jones.
The big tall one.
He always kind of talks like this. Well, we can just play some basketball, or you can just give us the money now and we're going to win anyway. Like, oh man, the guy, he's got the most unusual voice. He should be doing cartoon characters.
Ooh, yeah.
I'd love to see him as an animated character. Maybe he already has, I don't know. But this basketball scene, I kept thinking, no basketball scene in a movie can top Along Came Polly. And Philip Seymour Hoffman, rain dance! And he's just a horrible basketball player. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
The first Philip Seymour Hoffman movie I saw was Mission Impossible 2. No, 3.
Oh, yeah, he was a bad guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, now we get to, he gets chest passed in the nuts.
Yeah.
I wrote down how hard was that chest pass. Getting hit with anything in the junk, if it just taps the balls, it will makes you want to puke. It will drop you to your knees.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks. It fucking sucks. Like I remember once in high school, going up for a rebound, and the ball got away from me, went bounced down, and as I fell towards the ground, it bounced back up and hit me right in the balls. And I just wanted to throw up, and I just laid on the floor for like 5 minutes.
That's how it feels getting like hit in the vag.
Really?
No, honestly, it was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. Because think about this.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying a clitoris has 8,000 nerve endings, whereas junk has 4,000.
Yeah, but there's 2 balls. So
That doesn't equal 8,000.
4,000 each.
No.
That's what I think.
I got kicked in the vag when I was a kid. I was like at a sleepover and me and this girl were sleeping on either sides of the couch and she got tickled and she like donkey kicked me. And it felt like I needed to pee for hours. Like I kept trying to go pee and I couldn't. It like feels like everything's stunted. Like I could not pee. I felt like I needed to pee for hours. I couldn't. It hurts. And it like locks all of your muscles up and it fucking kills.
I think we can agree. Whoops.
They both suck.
Yeah, they're both terrible. Getting kicked in the genitals sucks. Now he's in the hospital. They tell him that he has a tumor and that it's blocking his pituitary gland, and that's the whole reason he hasn't done puberty. So he's like, get this thing out of me. They're going to pull it out of his nose. And the montage after this of the different people coming to visit him actually made me giggle. It's like that. I loved his friend Luke. He's like, oh man, this place smells terrible, but
like,
you smell really good. This is just I love the over exaggeration of his dating life with Tinder. Like, but they are in L.A., right?
No,
where are
because
they?
the hospital said Providence.
Oh, they're in Rhode Island.
I guess because Michelle's cooking thing was in L.A.
Oh, isn't Rhode Island like on the East Coast? It's across the country.
There was literally no time frame,
Not from the States, people we don't know.
Yeah, help us.
I know provinces and territories.
Yeah. No, but the hospital said Providence. And then she said she was going to LA for that Bobby Flay thing.
So I guess she just flew across the country.
I guess. But
sure.
It doesn't make sense because then at the end he goes to her restaurant I don't know.
It doesn't really matter.
No.
He wakes up and now he's going through puberty at fucking 30. I was laughing because I'm like, his mom's giving him the crystal healing.
Oh my God.
Listen, your chakra and do this. And I'm like, oh, come on.
His parents were so like happy, to figure out that it was just like a benign tumor against his pituitary. And his dad was like, oh my God, thank God. And then when he's going through puberty, there's this like, montage of classic things that happen to you through puberty. And
jerking off all the time.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Yeah. It is. Like, it wouldn't be unusual to do it like 8 times a day when you're in your teens.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Just be fucking raw and shaved.
Whoa.
I could do one more.
So is this a thing too? Like in movies, they always show like a guy reaching for lotion or lube to jerk off.
Oh, no.
No, I was going to say, I know for a fact you don't need that.
People say
regardless of whether you're circumcised or not.
People are like, if you don't use it, you're a psycho. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
It's just a fucking mess after a while.
Yeah.
And who wants to clean up all the time? You just,
No. Plus, it's not.
And you're fine.
Yeah. Plus, like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me why lotion or lube is always used because I know for a fact that you don't need it.
Yeah, you don't. But it's just the movies. They're like, oh, we're going to make sure these people
Yeah.
know that he's going to
Yeah.
jack off.
Tissues, check. Lotion, Lubriderm, check.
Oh, so then I thought that, okay, this just hit me in like 45 minutes in when they bring, what's her name? The stripper.
Oh, yeah.
Montana's a professional. But I thought he looked like Dexter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this guy looks like
With
this.
his
So when they're like,
hair messed
serial killer or gay, she says to her at one point, it's like, he's really neat and he dresses better than both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm like, Dexter, serial killer. He's a serial killer. This is the prelude to the
Dexter.
series. So Montana's like, he's like, sorry, it's not you, it's me. She's like, I've been thinking about getting my real estate license. Then I was sitting there thinking, movie idea. Stripper retires, gets a real estate license, realizes that she can't sell homes because she's not very good at it, starts fucking people at the open houses. I haven't thought of a name. Don't steal the idea.
Yeah.
Or if you want to write it, and then we'll talk. But I did say it was an accurate depiction of a guy going through puberty. I did write that down. Yeah, like jacking off everywhere.
Yeah, because I have no experience with this.
I'm glad I didn't have the internet back then. My whole problem with this, like how easy the girls are in this movie, where they're sitting at the table, and the girl walks up, she's like, more coffee? Oh, yes, please. And then he goes, I'm Luke. She's like, I'm off at 5:30.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you, a wizard or a hypnotist or
Yeah.
something? And I'm like, yeah.
That's
Come on.
not, no. That's not a real thing.
No, it's not.
I would literally never give out any personal information or tell people when I'm off at my job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no.
Because he could have been like, hi, let's see you at 5:30.
Yeah. Murder her.
This guy's crazy. Oh, yeah, the furry guy. Ken Marino, this actor. I didn't know his name. Excuse me. Ken Marino. He's the guy. He was the furry guy.
Oh my God.
He's hilarious in everything. Everything
Yeah.
he does. I loved him as the stepdad in Role Models. He's just always a douche, always a dick. Or like, yeah, he's just good in everything. I like him.
Yeah, that furry thing, I do not understand furries at all. Like, is that your desire to be an animal and to fuck an animal, or just to fuck an animal, or just to be in, like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's weird. But that's like people that want to get put on a leash and walk around town.
True.
Whatever floats your boat.
I don't understand the thought of like I can understand kinks and like getting like a leather leash on and stuff. I just don't understand the act of dressing like an animal and then getting fucked or fucking as an animal. Like that, like when you bring in the costume and you're like, I'm a dog. That to me is like,
I think it might have something to do with, because they have furry parties. People have furry parties. Yeah. So you go there and it's just like imagine like a dog park where you just roam around, fuck everybody. And you initiate it like an animal. Not like sound like I've fucking done it before. I've never done it before. It's not my thing.
Jeff's like, let me educate
you on the furries. But I don't know. That's my theory. Is that they're just like, they can just, and then they don't have to talk to each other. They don't have to interact with each other. They just, and that's, yeah, you know? So maybe, just maybe.
Just maybe.
Just maybe. All right, where the hell are we in this movie? 42 minutes in, that's where the I'm Luke, I'm off at 5:30 thing happened. Then furry guy, and then, the acne.
Yeah, he wakes up and he gets acne, and being in the field that I am, like I'm a skincare person.
Skincare professional.
You know, I've seen...
My skin feels way clearer these days, too. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've seen a lot of acne. I've had a lot of acne. In movies, acne is always depicted as like 5 or 6 inflamed, huge whiteheads on your face. And I'm like, no. And then the next scene, it's gone. And I'm like, no.
Or at least covered up.
Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, you're still going to be inflamed. You're still going to have texture. And then I saw him carrying Proactive and I was like, no.
That stuff not work?
It's not that it doesn't work. It's just so high in like sulfurs and acids and detergents. It really, really dries your skin out. And then when your skin is dehydrated and over dry, you produce more oil because your skin's like, holy shit, I need moisture. And then overproducing oil causes more acne, yada, yada.
Oh, that makes sense.
I remember before I went on the pill, my grandma got me Proactive because I had really bad acne. And it fucked my face up. My eyelids were dry. Like, it hurt blinking. Yeah.
That would not be fun.
No.
Does not sound enjoyable.
No.
I didn't really have terrible acne in my high school years. I don't think it was average. Did have, oh God, for picture day once, I got frostbite on my face from snowmobiling. There was a little open spot right here. Like the wind kept hitting it when I was on the back of the sled at like 14. And yeah, I got to my aunt and uncle's place. I took the helmet off. My mom goes, "Oh my God, my face is all black and blue here." I'm like, "Oh, that's not good." Yeah, so it looked like a spider fucking laid eggs in my face.
Ooh.
For picture day, it was gross. Okay, Bobby Flay. So now, yeah, she goes to LA and teaches or learns with Bobby Flay.
I'm not gonna lie. When they were saying Bobby Flay, I was picturing Guy Fieri.
Really?
Yeah. So I got it mixed
that's
up.
direct ticket to Flavor Town right there.
And at the very end, when Bobby Flay is there, I was like, "That's not Bobby Flay." And then I was like, "Oh my God, I'm thinking of Guy Fieri." Wow.
52 minutes in, he's now being interviewed by NPR. I thought it was NPR.
Yeah, this movie was also filled with like they had a Ned Talk too instead of a TED Talk.
Oh, yeah, direct ripoffs of stuff. But then his voice starts cracking. And this chick on the interview and it was like, are you going to be good to continue?
Yeah, like
basically saying this is unacceptable. You can't have your cracking voice on this station.
He could be sick. Like when I'm sick, my voice cracks all the time.
Here's your taco, sir. Oops, fell in the fryer. I'll get it. I think my voice cracks like once or twice a year. It's so weird when it happens. So you're just like, ah.
You're like, who was that?
Anyway, what was I saying?
Yeah.
Let me get back to my regular voice. Let's talk.
Like Chris Pratt in Avengers when Chris Hemsworth is talking.
No, you are not taking our part.
Why are you talking? This is my voice.
This is my talking voice. Are you mocking me? No, I'm not mocking you, sir. You're not taking our pod. The rabbit is right. I'm taking the rabbit with me. So they have a family dinner. The kid starts acting out, which is great.
Oh my
it's
God,
funny
yeah.
watching a 30-year-old have a temper tantrum and J.K. Simmons going, I've been waiting 15 years for him to say that.
You don't understand.
I hate you. I hate this life.
I wish I'd never been born.
Then they play basketball again, and I loved his insult. I'm going to skin your face off and wear it as a hat. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. He is he plays the 30-year-old going through puberty quite well in this scene, though. He's just being a fucking dick.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, maybe let's be less aggressive." And he's like, "Come on, let's play." And he takes his shirt off and he's like,
he's super skinny. All right, bro. But just the stopping I'm like, what is his vertical jump is now like 8 inches tall, or he's stopping every single shot.
Yeah.
Every pass, he's intercepting everything. I'm like,
yeah, it's not like he hit a growth spurt.
No. Well, shouldn't he have?
He should. Yeah.
Because how did he get so tall?
Yeah, because it's not even like he's average height. Like, that guy is tall.
Yeah, because I thought this thing was fucking with his pituitary gland. And your pituitary gland
it's hormones.
It's your height. Like, it determines your height, too, right? Doesn't it height and size?
I think so.
Or am I just way off? I'm sorry.
We'll find out.
Just be like,
fact check.
No,
we'll fact
you
check.
stupid idiot.
Yeah, you're talking out of your ass, Jeff.
People are commenting. Sweet.
Taking away the credits, there was like 25 minutes left of the movie. And I was like, there hasn't even been a climactic event yet, you know?
Nope.
And I was like, how the fuck are they going to end this? And then I predicted it. I was like, it's going to be wrapped up in like a bow at the very end. Like they're going to realize, oh shit, we ran out of time.
Mm-hmm. Well, the climactic part was the dinner. It's supposed to, he's a total dick here. He's supposed to be babysitting his friend's kid.
Yeah.
So, and like his anniversary and like that whole, on the phone, I was like, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah. We're going to do butt stuff.
You better be here. The wife, I love the wife. I loved his wife.
Yeah.
Get the Vaseline, the cotton balls, and the zip ties. But that whole like, no, fuck you scene, and then he goes to dinner.
Yeah, that.
Very selfish. But that's the climax.
Yeah. Is
the other two, because he takes their table, their reservation. It's those two showing up, getting mad, and telling him to fuck off. And then her telling him to fuck off.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, just fuck you. Like, that's it. That's the height of everything. I'm like, what? Really?
Yeah. And then he's like, we'll go back to Charlie. And I'm like, oh my God. There's a common theme here.
No stakes. And then where do we go after this?
Then he's shown like.
He has a beer with his dad.
Yeah. That was a cute scene. I like that.
It's how we repair our mistakes that define us. And then he does his Ned talk. Basically, all I wrote down to this was fuck away.
Yeah.
Just fuck away.
Fuck away.
That was an all right scene, though. I liked how he just kind of went like, no, fuck it. That's what I'm going to do. And he was honest with everybody.
Yeah.
That was like one of my most enjoyable scenes, I think. Even though it was such a super cheesy.
Yeah. That one and then anything with his parents.
And then the dude, the guy, I just close and open the curtain. I just always remember him from Wayne's World. He's Noah from Noah's Arcade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's still, other than the white hair and white beard, he still looks the same. It's so weird. So yeah, he goes to the birthday party. Hey, and then like, here you go. It's like, hi, Uncle Shithead. And then just gets their forgiveness, no problem.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really sorry. Well, you're going through some shit. If you ever do that again, she's going to kill you.
Mm-hmm. She knows her way around a dick.
Oh, yeah, I was going to cut. She's like, I'll cut your dick off and shove it up your ass. Okay. Ugh, this is the end of the movie, though. It was done. Mm-hmm. He ends up with her. Surprise, surprise. Knew that from the beginning.
Yep.
And then there's Jane Lynch at the end. Do you think she improv that scene at the end? After the credits started?
I think so.
I think they just let her go.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't even work with the script.
Yeah.
She's like, I got this. Where am I supposed to end in this? Okay. I'll fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
I hated this movie. I really did.
Yeah. It was rough to watch.
What could have made it better?
They had some authenticity when it comes to puberty, according to you, but then just like full authenticity. You know, like if he were 30 years old and had not hit puberty, he would still look very childlike, I assume.
I think he should have grown a beard. Because with testosterone flooding into your system, you would have started growing a beard or a mustache. He didn't grow any facial hair.
That's true.
At all. So that was like, okay, that's not even real.
Yeah.
Yeah, why the hell was he so... They could have done something to make him seem shorter in the first bit. And then when he, like, maybe he hit a growth spurt, his fucking clothes were not fitting or something like that. Because he was huge.
Yeah.
The guy was fucking tall. And unless that other chick was super short.
Well, Brittany Snow's like 5'5" or something.
Yeah. So he seemed like he was 6'4".
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
I don't think they could have made this movie better.
No, like in order to have made it better, you would have had to have made it longer for like more character development. But
no.
Yeah, don't want this longer. Like
it was long enough. I give it 1 trip to Flavortown out of 10.
I was gonna say I'll give it 1 giant whitehead out of 10.
Ew. Can I pop those on YouTube?
Oh.
It's nasty. People actually do that.
I know.
What are we gonna do next episode?
I think life.
It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it was.
I had some issues with it, though. We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what we can do for us. Find us on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. Or here. We're on YouTube now. Yeah. Like it. Share it. Just tell your
comment
friends.
on it.
Yeah. Even if you hate it, comment on it.
Be like, hate you, bitch.
You suck. Both of you should shut up.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up.
Thank you for your feedback.
All right. That's going to do it for us. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
This is Real Garbage.